Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Beyond the Gates channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe and hit like for more daily drama updates and spoilers. Your support truly means a lot and helps our channel grow every day. Now let's jump straight into today's exciting update. Dawn breaks over the quiet streets of Fairmont Crest, but beneath the calm surface, emotions are already beginning to boil. As another unforgettable chapter unfolds, lives are pushed toward difficult choices, painful truths refuse to stay hidden, and relationships are tested in ways no one could have imagined. Every conversation carries the potential to change someone's future, while every secret threatens to unravel years of carefully guarded stability. The day promises not only heartfelt reunions and emotional healing, but also betrayals, shocking confrontations, and legal battles that could destroy everything people have worked so hard to build. By the time the sun finally sets, no one will leave this day unchanged. At the center of the storm stands Dr. Madison Montgomery, whose professional reputation and personal future are about to be placed under extraordinary pressure. The respected doctor has spent years building a career founded on compassion, intelligence, and trust, but now those very accomplishments are hanging by a thread. A brutal deposition looms ahead, and Madison, along with her legal team, knows that every answer, every document, and every word spoken under oath could determine whether her life remains intact or completely falls apart. The courtroom may not yet be in session, but the emotional trial has already begun. With powerful forces lining up against her, Madison can feel the walls slowly closing in, knowing that one mistake could erase everything she has spent years fighting to achieve. While Madison prepares for one battle, Dani Dupree finds herself facing a deeply personal struggle of her own. Rather than confronting legal threats, Dani seeks out Ashley Morgan for a quiet but profoundly meaningful conversation. She approaches the nurse with a request to discuss a sensitive matter, one that reaches far beyond ordinary medical concerns and into the heart of her family's future. The atmosphere surrounding their meeting is gentle, yet emotionally heavy, filled with the unspoken fears that accompany devastating medical discoveries. There is no anger between them, only uncertainty, vulnerability, and an overwhelming desire to understand what comes next. The reason for Dani's concern stems from the shocking revelation that Naomi Hawthorne recently shared with both her mother and her husband, Jacob Hawthorne. Naomi finally gathered the courage to reveal that she carries the BRCA gene variant, a discovery capable of changing countless decisions for the rest of her life. The news initially stunned both Dani and Jacob, leaving them speechless as the weight of the diagnosis settled over the family. Yet after the initial shock faded, love proved stronger than fear. Instead of judgment or panic, Naomi received unwavering support from those who cared about her most, reminding her that she would never have to face the uncertain road ahead alone. Their united front offered hope in a moment that could have easily been consumed by despair. But Naomi's revelation opened another painful door that Dani could no longer ignore. She also carries the very same genetic variant, meaning the frightening reality is no longer someone else's burden. It is her own. Questions about preventive care, difficult medical decisions, and the future suddenly become impossible to avoid. That is why Ashley's guidance means so much, as Dani desperately searches for clarity regarding proactive treatment options that could protect her health before tragedy ever has the chance to strike. Every possibility comes with emotional consequences, forcing Dani to weigh fear against hope, risk against survival, and uncertainty against the determination to remain present for the people she loves. It is an intensely personal crossroads, one that reminds viewers how fragile life can become with a single piece of life-changing information. Elsewhere, another surprising development begins to unfold as Darlene Hawthorne and Leslie Thomas discover an unexpected sense of understanding between them. Their relationship has hardly been simple, shaped by misunderstandings and emotional scars that have taken years to form. Yet something shifts between them, creating an opportunity for healing that once seemed almost impossible. Leslie has been making a genuine effort to change her life, determined to leave behind old habits and embrace a better version of herself. Instead of meeting those efforts with skepticism alone, Darlene chooses compassion, giving Leslie the opportunity to prove that redemption is possible. It is a quiet but meaningful gesture, one that suggests even damaged relationships can begin to heal when someone is willing to offer another chance. Still, hope remains incredibly fragile, especially where Leslie is concerned. Those who know her best understand just how difficult lasting change can be, particularly when old wounds are reopened. As peaceful as things may seem today, there is an undeniable feeling that this newfound harmony could shatter at any moment. If someone pushes Leslie too far, questions her sincerity, or deliberately tries to undermine her progress, all of the patience and kindness she has worked so hard to cultivate could disappear in an instant. The cheerful attitude she has been embracing may be replaced by the fiery personality everyone remembers all too well. The possibility hangs in the air like an approaching storm, leaving everyone wondering how long this peaceful chapter can truly last. Meanwhile, the next generation finds itself navigating challenges of its own as Isaiah Hawthorne and Eva Thomas sit down to negotiate terms. Their relationship has been growing stronger, particularly after Isaiah stepped forward to help Eva recover from surgery by staying at her home and supporting her through the difficult healing process. Living together, even temporarily, naturally brings new adjustments, shared responsibilities, and the need for honest communication. Their discussion could be filled with playful teasing and affectionate banter, reflecting the growing comfort between them. On the other hand, it could evolve into a genuine disagreement as they work to establish boundaries and ground rules while sharing the same space. Whatever direction the conversation takes, it becomes another meaningful step in defining what their relationship truly means and whether they can continue building something lasting together. As these emotional family moments continue unfolding, the tension surrounding Madison's legal nightmare reaches an entirely new level. Her deposition finally begins, and almost immediately the atmosphere becomes suffocating with pressure. Every question feels carefully designed to trap her, every accusation intended to shake her confidence. The greatest threat comes in the form of Mike Davis, the attorney representing the individual suing Madison. Once employed by Bill Hamilton, Mike has earned a reputation for dishonesty, manipulation, and ruthless tactics, making him exactly the kind of opponent no one wants sitting across the table during a legal proceeding. He thrives on exploiting weaknesses, twisting narratives, and creating chaos wherever he goes. With someone as shady as Mike leading the charge, nothing about the deposition feels fair or straightforward. Instead of simply searching for facts, he appears determined to push every possible boundary in pursuit of victory. His relentless strategy raises terrifying questions about how far he is willing to go to destroy Madison's credibility. Could he produce unexpected evidence, manipulate testimony, or pull another underhanded stunt capable of costing Madison everything she has built? The possibility alone creates unbearable suspense, leaving everyone watching to wonder whether justice will prevail or whether deception will once again gain the upper hand. Madison's future hangs in delicate balance, and every passing minute increases the risk that her carefully built life could come crashing down. Yet amid all the legal turmoil and emotional uncertainty, Friday's story also makes room for a beautiful reminder that love has the power to heal even the deepest wounds. June is overwhelmed with emotion after receiving an incredibly special gift, one that touches her heart in ways words never could. The moment appears connected to the touching decision Tyrell Richardson Smith made during the previous day's events when he chose to get a tattoo featuring the letter J. At first, Martin Richardson and Bradley Smitty Smith naturally assumed the tattoo honored Tyrell's girlfriend, Jessica Harris. Their conclusions seemed perfectly reasonable, and for a brief moment everyone believed the gesture represented young romance. But Tyrell soon revealed the far more emotional truth behind the tattoo, transforming an ordinary assumption into one of the week's most heartfelt surprises. The letter J was never intended as a romantic tribute. Instead, it was a deeply personal symbol dedicated to honoring his biological mother, carrying a lifetime of love, gratitude, and remembrance within a single initial. The revelation adds tremendous emotional weight to what initially appeared to be a simple piece of body art. For June, receiving a gift connected to that meaningful tribute becomes almost impossible to process without tears, as love, memory, and family come together in one unforgettable moment. It serves as a powerful reminder that the strongest bonds often transcend time, distance, and even loss. As the week comes to its dramatic conclusion, every storyline seems to balance on the edge between heartbreak and hope. Legal warfare threatens to destroy lives. Life-changing medical revelations force families to confront frightening realities. Fragile friendships search for redemption. Young love continues finding its footing, and heartfelt acts of remembrance remind everyone what truly matters. The emotional highs and devastating lows weave together into an unforgettable finale that refuses to let viewers look away. With shocking drama, touching family moments, simmering outrage, and deeply rewarding emotional victories, all unfolding within a single episode, Friday delivers the kind of unforgettable television that leaves audiences eager for whatever comes next. One thing is certain, this is not an episode that fans of Beyond the Gates will want to miss.